In the complex fabric of human nature, many men are subtly conditioned to seek out and show interest in specific common themes: sports, fashion trends, pop culture, all seemingly part of an unspoken societal code. This widespread inclination arises from the tribal mentality that our prehistoric ancestors firmly instilled in us. It's a survival strategy where conforming to and being embraced by the group ensured safety, status, and even the capacity to endure in a harsh environment. For much of human history, blending in with the majority was the most sensible approach to securing protection from outside dangers, to acquire resources, and to forge strong bonds with others in the tribe. However, within this societal standard, there appears a rare group of men referred to as Sigma males. These mysterious individuals diverge from the traditional narrative, showing minimal to no interest in what is often deemed normal by the typical man. Sigma males are those who choose not to follow the crowd, indifferent to mainstream behaviors or expectations. Their interests can be extremely diverse or highly niche, frequently exploring areas overlooked by the mainstream, far removed from the pressure to conform. While this may alienate them from conventional social groups and often leads others to question their motivations, it is this very uniqueness that renders them fascinating. They are the contemporary mavericks, the quiet rebels who contest the status quo, existing outside the established hierarchies. Their independence of thought and action is not indicative of solitude, but a deliberate choice to prioritize their individuality over societal conformity. So, what are some of the typical things that Sigma males typically show little to no interest in, which everyone else appears to care deeply about? In a society fixated on superficial markers of success and belonging, Sigma males maintain a striking indifference. Their priorities are governed by their personal values rather than external approval. Here are 7 ordinary things Sigma males have no interest in. 1. Brand names. In the extensive landscape of the male social hierarchy, where alphas and betas frequently reside, there is a significant distinction in their consumer behavior when compared to Sigma males. For many individuals, the attraction of brand names is compelling, a subtle manipulation of marketing psychology where logos and labels frequently represent quality, status, or a desirable lifestyle. Alphas and betas, typically in line with societal norms, and the wish to establish themselves in the social hierarchy, may find themselves influenced by the appeal of these prominent brand names, viewing them as indicators of success or prestige. However, for the Sigma male, brand names possess little to no influence. They are not swayed by flashy logos or the most fashionable products. Rather, they look beyond appearances, prioritizing practicality, individuality, and substance over superficial branding. For them, the focus is on the quality or purpose of the item, rather than its brand identity. Their aversion to consumerism and mainstream advertising isn't based on rebellion for the sake of rebellion, but instead on a deliberate effort to maintain their independence and to steer clear of the marketing machinery. Nevertheless, Sigma males, the deviants in this social spectrum, remain unaffected by the allure of branding. For them, a product's worth is not determined by its brand name, but rather by its intrinsic quality, functionality, and the tangible benefits it adds to their lives. Their emphasis is on practicality and effectiveness, not on appearance or status indicators. They judiciously assess a product's value based on its merits, not its advertised image. This perspective not only highlights their pragmatic and independent character, but also acts as a clear reminder of the significant differences between Sigma males and their alpha and beta peers. 2. Drama. Drama serves as a diversion that numerous people indulge in, possibly in search of an adrenaline boost, or perhaps as an escape from the dreariness of daily life. However, for Sigma males, maintaining peace of mind and a drama-free lifestyle is of utmost importance. They highly value their mental peace and clarity, understanding that a chaotic mind can obstruct their progress. Sigma males are ambitious individuals, and those who are driven cannot afford to be sidetracked by drama. It's not that they lack compassion or are unable to grasp the challenges faced by others. Instead, they are choosy about the issues they engage with, safeguarding their mental space for their own journeys and ambitions. This distinction allows them to emerge as individuals who refuse to be pulled away by the tides of societal pressures, asserting their dominance in establishing boundaries. 3. Celebrity gossip. Differing from many, Sigma males show no interest in celebrity gossip or the extravagance and allure of the star-studded realm. In a culture where celebrity phenomena frequently dominate discussions and media focus, Sigma males differentiate themselves, directing their attention predominantly toward their own lives and aspirations. They understand that placing celebrities on a pedestal can foster unrealistic expectations and potential disillusionment. Hence the saying, "Never meet your hero." Rather than being fascinated by the lives of the affluent and notable, Sigma men are absorbed in their own existence, dedicating their efforts to self-betterment and individual advancement. For them, the behaviors of celebrities are unimportant and distracting, offering no value to their personal achievement or joy. They prefer to experience their own reality instead of being overwhelmed by the fake, meticulously crafted public personas of famous individuals. 4. Showcasing their achievements. In the current landscape, where societal expectations frequently compel individuals to outwardly exhibit their affluence or accomplishments, a trend commonly referred to as keeping up with the Joneses, Sigma males remain undeterred. They have no interest in displaying costly cars, timepieces, or designer apparel to convey an image of wealth. They comprehend the distinction between seeming wealthy and genuinely being wealthy. Sigma males prioritize accumulating wealth for their personal security and comfort rather than for appearances. This mindset usually originates from their strong financial understanding. They recognize that financial stability is not indicated by the vehicle they own, the brands they choose, or the size of their residence, but instead by the worth of their investments and the totals in their bank accounts. Rather than succumbing to the pressure of impressing others, Sigma males live within their financial limits and make wise fiscal choices. They realize that genuine wealth is not solely about material items, but encompasses financial independence and safety. 5. Social norms and etiquettes. Sigma males genuinely do not care about your opinions regarding them or their choices, and this attitude influences their perspective on social norms and etiquettes. An illustration of this is clear in their drink selections. A Sigma male does not adhere to the idea that specific beverages are inherently feminine or masculine. He selects a drink based on his preferences and tastes, not influenced by societal gender expectations. For example, imagine a man who enjoys mimosas but hesitates to order one in the presence of his friends, as they perceive it to be a girly drink. Typical social etiquette would discourage this man from requesting what he genuinely desires, prompting him instead to choose a more manly option like whiskey. For a Sigma, if he enjoys mimosas, he will confidently order one without guilt. This attitude exemplifies Sigma males' broader philosophy concerning societal views. They consider the assignment of gender roles to inanimate objects as arbitrary and absurd. For example, historical changes in color associations provide an insightful viewpoint. Historically, pink was regarded as a bold and decisive color, appropriate for boys, while blue was viewed as delicate and fragile, suitable for girls. This variation in perceptions over time highlights that social norms are adaptable and not fixed. Sigma males acknowledge this fluidity and dismiss the necessity to conform to these evolving norms. Instead, they perceive things as they truly are and make choices based on their personal preferences and beliefs, irrespective of societal standards or gender roles. 6. Social media. Sigma males frequently exhibit reluctance towards embracing social media, a characteristic that distinguishes them in a digitally dominated society. In a time when social media engagement is widespread, with numerous individuals meticulously crafting their online personas and devoting significant time to scrolling through their feeds, Sigma males generally resist this phenomenon. They recognize the possible dangers associated with excessive social media usage, including the risk of becoming overly preoccupied with online images, the chance of diminished self-esteem due to comparisons, and the erosion of authentic real-world experiences and relationships. Sigmas appreciate being wholly engaged and living authentically, a condition that may suffer when too much emphasis is placed on shaping an online identity. As a consequence, they frequently utilize social media minimally, if at all, opting instead to dedicate their time and energy to their real-life interests and activities. The reality is that an increasing number of people are becoming so engrossed in how they are perceived online that they are starting to forget what it feels like to be present in the actual world. 7. Conventional fashion. In the constantly changing realm of fashion, trends can appear to shift quicker than the seasons. From the newest streetwear to luxurious designer items, the pressure to adhere to what's in can be intense. However, Sigma males aren't influenced by the continuous wave of style that society enforces. Rather than following transient fashion trends or dressing merely to blend in, Sigma males develop their own distinct style. Their clothing selections embody their individuality, their principles, and most crucially, their aspiration to stay true to themselves. For a Sigma male, fashion is not about being part of a trend or displaying status. It's about personal expression and comfort, discovering apparel that aligns with their lifestyle and mentality. This does not imply Sigma males are negligent about their appearance. Quite the opposite. They acknowledge the significance of personal presentation, recognizing that how one presents themselves often influences the first impression others form of them. They are also aware that the appropriate clothing can affect how people interact with and treat them. Nevertheless, while others may be preoccupied with donning the latest brands or adhering to what's cool, Sigma males meticulously curate their wardrobe to reflect who they truly are, rather than who society expects them to be. They dress in a manner that empowers them, boosts their confidence, and prepares them to face the challenges ahead, all while preserving their independence. For Sigma males, their personal style frequently paves the way for opportunities. It's not about pursuing the latest trends or donning items solely because they're fashionable. It's about wearing what suits them best, physically, mentally, and emotionally. By dressing on their own terms, they don't merely conform to a particular look. They establish a presence that is distinctly theirs. They comprehend that presenting themselves well conveys self-respect and competence, but they accomplish this by remaining true to their own style, not by yielding to what is currently popular. Conclusion. Sigma males don't merely reject conformity. They adopt a life that is uniquely their own. They don't require the approval of others, nor do they feel obligated to engage in the games of status or societal validation. Whether it's their aversion to brand names, their indifference to conventional fashion, or their inclination towards solitary activities, they define success on their own terms. They understand that personal fulfillment doesn't arise from conforming to a mold, but from breaking free of it and living authentically. If you connect with the ideas I shared in this video, please share your thoughts in the comments below. I'd be eager to hear your opinions and experiences. If you wish to explore more about the concept of Sigma males, take a look at some of the other videos available on this channel. There is abundant content for you to discover. For those aspiring to attain excellence in their own lives and step beyond conventional limits, please remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel. We post several times each week, delivering insights, advice, and motivation for those committed to forging their own path and living life to its fullest. Thank you for watching, and keep in mind, greatness is not achieved by conforming to the crowd, but by having the courage to be unique. Remain authentic to yourself, and the world will follow your example.